We want to check in with Brent Solomon. He is with Florissant's police chief and fire chief. Brent.
Yes, the police chief and the mayor, actually, Kelly. But let me tell you where we are behind me, Hendel's Restaurant. If you're familiar with this area, you've likely been or heard of this gym in our community, really. I'm told that a tree and several other branches actually fell on top, and some made their way inside through that restaurant. The mayor joining me right now. You're actually, Mayor Lowry, kind of touring the area a little bit, but you saw just how bad it was in there. Of course, it's been cleaned up a little bit now, but describe what you saw.
Yeah, they've sustained a lot of damage to the bar area. Obviously, a tree limb went directly through the roof and caused a lot of damage to the restaurant here, which is obviously a landmark here in the city of Florissant and certainly a historic building. And so, we've got a lot of damage up here in the city of Florissant, and this is a very significant place that got hit. Plus, we got a lot of our houses and our subdivisions have been hit also. So tonight's been, I'll say, a very horrible night here in the city of Florissant.
What is your message to neighbors here right now, many of whom are tuning in now live, and some of them, however, may not have power at home. They might be watching through our app, and it might be, a long road to recovery for some folks.
Could be definitely a long road to recovery, and certainly, we've got our people out working, our police department, our public works department, Parks Department. We got a lot of people out, a lot of resources out trying to help people this evening. I've been in contact. In fact, I've had several conversations with our county executive, Sam Page, and he's trying to get this declared a disaster area to try to get some relief up here for our residents, and not just here in Florissant, but certainly other areas like Bridgeton and some other areas that have been hit by this horrible storm tonight.
Just the fact that you're here right now, what time is it? Midnight, past midnight, shows your dedication. So thank you for what you're doing, Mayor.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys being here also and caring about our community.
Before we go, we have Police Chief Fagan joining us now, and I know you also have been kind of surveying a lot of the damage. What are you seeing right now?
Yeah, there's a pretty significant amount of damage throughout the city. We have some homes that have large trees directly into the homes. We have homes with the front of the houses that are torn off, so we're seeing a significant amount of damage to structure and property, as well as just a lot of trees down on the roadway causing a lot of obstruction.
We're most thankful for all of our first responders. In fact, every opportunity I get, I remind people to thank them when you see them. But just describe what some of your officers are doing now, undoubtedly, probably working with EMS, working with firefighters. It's all hands on deck right now.
Yeah, it certainly is all hands on deck. We've brought a lot of personnel in from home to assist with those that were on duty. The initial phase of this was going house to house to make sure that people were safe, making sure we didn't have anyone trapped, making sure we didn't have anyone injured. Then the secondary thing is to, again, continue to assess and look at the damage, work with our emergency management resources locally here in the city of Florissant as well as with St. Louis County, really trying to just assess the overall problem and then kind of come up with a game plan about how we proceed from here.
Before I let you go, during that search phase, did you find any people that needed to be, rescued or needed help either out of their homes or vehicles or anything?
We did assist a couple of people in their residences. We're very fortunate that thus far we have not had any significant personal injury. So although we've lost a lot of property and certainly it's going to upend a lot of people's lives, very fortunately we haven't had a lot of significant injuries. So that's a blessing in a very terrible situation.
Chief, our thanks to you and thanks for what you're doing here tonight. Your dedication, again, on display for your community.
Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And so there you have it, both the mayor and police chief really showing how much they're invested in their community, taking a look at the damage and telling neighbors that we're here for you. You heard the mayor saying, I'm in touch with the county executive. How can we get help for people who are dealing with all of the damage that really came quickly here tonight? But for now, that is the very latest from Florissant. Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.